criminal researcher at Nottingham University found that 172,093 strip searches were carried out by the Metropolitan Police between 2016 and 2021. Alarmingly, 9,088 of those were on children, including 2,360 on children aged 16 or under, and even more than 35 of those children were aged 12 years or under. The researcher also noted that 57,733, which is 33.5% of all strip searches in the last 5 years, were carried out on black people, despite the fact only 30% of Londoners are black. Child B, 17 years at the age of his strip search, said he would have happily complied with the police officers if he had an appropriate adult present. That request was declined. He had a broken arm, so his arm was in a cast. The police officer tapped his arm, and he said, "Why are you tapping my arm?" They said, "Because you could be hiding something inside your hand." And then he was put inside a police van and strip searched. He stated, "This is sexual assault. It wouldn't happen to Edward in Sussex. It wouldn't happen to Thomas in Knightsbridge. But what he did say, it's happening to us." He also stated that the local police would drive by when he's with his friends just in their area, and they'd stop and say, "Hi, you! Yeah, you boy, come here. What's your name? You're going out for a strippy." Another young boy, 16 years old, at the age of his strip search, walking down the road, minding his business. Police officers attended, showed him their warrant badge, put him into a police van, and drove him to a place which was unfamiliar to him. He was then told to take off his clothes. Now cast your minds back to when you were 16 years old. You're on your own. You're scared, you're confused, you're alone, you don't know where you are. You're defenseless against 3 adults, and you're told to take off your clothes. Despite the fact that he was scared, he stood there, took off his clothes. Kneel down, bend over, and spread your butt cheeks. Imagine how humiliating that must have felt for him. Then told to let go. Now most of you must know about child Q.
Come on now.
15 years old, in her school doing her exam, who was falsely and wrongly accused of possessing cannabis. Underwent a humiliating and traumatising strip search in her school by 2 female officers. That was in December 2020. 2 years on, she is still having therapy because of what happened to her. Imagine, she had to show off her intimate parts. She was menstruating on her period and told to remove her sanitary towel. How degrading is that to a child? And what made it even worse, not before, during, or after did anybody from the police services, or more importantly, her co-parents to school inform her parents. It wasn't until she went home and broke down in front of her parents that they knew anything about it. Now what happened to child Q and any other child that was illegally strip searched is point blank, simply child abuse and sexual assault. Now Dan Preston Dick, the Metropolitan Police officer, at the moment, until next month, the highest ranking police officer in this land, stated no one is above the law. Well, if no one is above the law, then neither should some police officers be able to hide behind their warrant cards and conduct illegal strip searches on any child in this country. It has to stop, and it has to stop now.